Hi and welcome to Drummers Review. I'm Matt, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at a brace of new Grand Prix snare drums from Gretsch. The Grand Prix snares are new for 2020 and feature 1.2mm seamless rolled aluminium shells with both 14 by 5 inch and 14 by 6.5 inch models available. The drums sport 45-degree bearing edges top and bottom and come furnished with cigar-shaped lugs along with heavy-duty 3mm double-flange steel hoops. Elsewhere, the drums are equipped with Gretsch's lightning snare throw-off mechanism along with 20-strand snare wires, while heads-wise they come supplied with a Remo-controlled sound batter head over an unbranded thin snare side head. Price-wise, the 5-inch model retails for £414, with the 6.5 inch being slightly more expensive at £428. Let's take a closer listen before coming back for our thoughts. Straight out of the box, the first impressions are good. There's a surprising amount of weight to each drum, largely due to the heavy-duty hoops, while the drums are aesthetically very pleasing. The gleaming chrome shell hardware contrasts nicely against the slightly muted, almost understated brushed aluminium shell, which adds up to an overall sleek appearance. That said, the double-flanged hoops, cigar-shaped lugs and round badges do give a slight nod towards Gretsch's long heritage, especially to their much-loved and sought-after drums from the 1950s. The build quality of each of the snares is pretty good. The shells are perfectly round, the bearing edges feel smooth and the tuning rod's silky, leading to ease of tuning and equal head tension throughout. The only slight negative we felt is that the lightning snare mechanism is a little stiff and clumsy on both models. And while this may remedy over time, the stiffness did cause us to have to work harder than we would like to engage the snares, resulting in an audible snap as the wires made contact with the resonant head. Starting off at medium tuning, you get a clear, crisp and precise note from each of the drums. The 5-inch model is perhaps slightly more articulate than its deeper stablemate, however the 6.5-inch model does have slightly more in terms of body. Rim shots are incredibly loud and well projected, while turning the snares off gives you a rich, full, musical sounding note. At this tuning there were a few noticeable overtones, but these were very controlled and we didn't feel they needed any form of dampening. At a lower tuning, we did have an issue with the snare wires on the 5-inch model jumping up and hitting the reso head, but both of the drums sounded beefy and incredibly full-bodied. Overtones needed harnessing with some dampening on both models, as without it, things got a little out of control. Finally, crank the tuning up and you are rewarded with an incredibly loud and well-projected note that is punchy with no hint of choking. Rim shots at this tuning are almost ear-splitting, while disengaging the snare wires gives you a musical timbali sound, which again is incredibly loud. With both of the models providing a very usable sound at any tuning, we feel that these drums could easily work in a wide range of musical settings. Their articulate, clean sound would work equally well in the quietest of acoustic settings, as well as providing fat backbeats for the heaviest of onslaughts. This is aided further by their sleek, slightly understated look, which would enable them to fit perfectly with any colour or configuration of kit, all of which we feel makes these drums somewhat of a musical chameleon. Coming in at £414 and £428 depending on your preferred depth, we feel that these snares offer great value for money. Solidly built and musically expressive, we can see these drums appealing to a wide audience, and whether you're looking for a new aluminium snare to add to your collection or to upgrade the heart of your kit, these drums are well worth considering. We hope you've enjoyed this review and found it useful. Please leave us a comment below with your thoughts, subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified of future videos, and we'll see you next time here at Drummers Review.